Hello students, how are you? Everything is fine and safe, I think so. So, in the previous video, I explained you about the Excel and types of Microsoft Office, and in that, what we are using. That in that we have Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Access. But in our book, we have to study about the Excel. So one thing more, girls. Now nowadays you are sending the copies. Girls, please write neatly whatever you are writing, because your handwritings are so horrible that it is unable to read. So please, girls, see that whatever you write, whatever contents you are writing in your copy, it should be very clear and it is to the point. Otherwise, it's very difficult to read the lines, whatever you have written there. So girls, please pay attention on that whatever you write, it should be very clear to check. It's very difficult if the handwritings are not good enough, they are very not written in a proper way, then it is very difficult to for the correction. So each and every word we have to see very carefully what you have written. We have to read the proper word what you have written. Sometimes the spellings are wrong, sometimes the sentence is wrong. So be very careful when you are writing the lines. So coming back to our lesson, like I'm explaining about the Excel. Like what is an Excel? It is a working sheet where we do the calculation, different type of calculation. In maths you do so many calculation. Here also, this is the platform in the computer to do all type of calculations. In the previous video, I've explained you what is row, what is column, the grids. What you can see now, the grids here, the whatever grids you are seeing here. These grids are called the vertical and horizontal lines, and vertical lines are called column and horizontal lines are called rows. And the intersection between the rows and the column, this intersection between the rows and the column, see this three the points which are meeting together, the 4 points make a cell. The points make a cell. So I have told you about the name box. See the name where it is written A1, it is called the name box, where the row is 1 and column is A, and beside that formula box is there where fx is written. Whatever you will write in the cell, inside the cell, whatever data you are writing, whatever you are writing, it will show there in the formula box. Now in the ribbon there are so many options, the tabs, especially the tabs. You can see the tabs. These are the tabs: home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, and view. It's similar to each and every application. The ribbons, the tabs are same, but something are included in other applications. Here one tab is there, that is formula. This formula tab contains so many formulas. Whatever formula we need to insert, the functions whatever we need when we are calculating anything, from here we can insert the formulas, or directly we can add or insert anything. Now how to insert a data, I shown you in your previous video, that how to write. Like here I'm writing my name. See, my name is written there in the cell also and in the formula box bar also. So whatever you are writing in the cell, it is shown there. Now I'm selecting something. This is called range of cell. When the group of cell connecting each other, the neighboring cell connecting each other, is called group of range of cell. The group of cell connecting each other, this whole thing, when the group of cell connecting each other is called the range of cell. Means when you select something, when you select a range, like from here to here, like I am selecting from the range E4 to M21. So this is the range. This is the range. Clear? Like whatever I am writing, like I am writing numbers. This, and again I am writing here some numbers. So when we select this, see, I am selecting it. So this is the range. Okay, we have selected. The range is starting from B6 to C9. So it has been selected. So this is called the range of cell. Types of data. There are different types of data, like text, numbers and formula. Text, what we are writing, like the alphabets, like hello, the name, anything, that is called a text. Numbers, when you are writing the numbers, like here I am writing the numbers, so this is one of the type of the data. And the formulas, when we add something like adding, subtracting, multiplying, taking out the average, taking out the percentage, so that is called the formulas. So there are three types of data: text, numbers and the formulas. Next is how to undo and redo. You are seeing this, I told you about the quick access toolbar. This is a quick access toolbar where we are having the save button, here the redo button, and this is undo button, and this is the redo button. Undo means when we click something, see, the number has appeared. I deleted this number, then as I undo that, I do the undo, the number again come back to the place where it was. And if I do the redo, then again it is gone. Okay, so as we do undo, the number come again in the same place, and as we do the redo, the number is gone. Means sometimes when we are doing some work and by mistake something has been deleted, we can undo it, or if by mistake something wrong has been written, we can redo it. Okay, clear? Now how to insert, delete rows and column. Like here the insert button is there. As we go to the insert button, here it will ask you, can see insert button, here it will ask you. See, here the cell is there. In the home tab only, as you go here, you can see the cell option is there. So as you see, it is insert. So what you want to insert? Insert a cell, insert a sheet, or insert a sheet column, or insert a sheet. If insert a sheet row, insert a sheet column. So wherever you want to, like here in the C column, I have put it the cell. This is called the active cell. I told you about the active cell. The dark boundary around it is called the active cell. It is a default cell. Whenever you will open the Excel, this box will appear. Okay, this is the cursor of the Excel sheet. So as here my active cell is there in the C column. So if I want to insert the sheet, it will come like I want to insert a column. Just click on that and see one column has been inserted. We can see one column has been inserted. I want to delete again, then again go to this. Want to delete that column, then just click on that. Insert, as we go to here, I want to insert a column, click, a row has been inserted. If you want to, column has been inserted, and if you want to delete that column, just go and delete the sheet column. That column will be deleted. Okay, same, in the same way you can delete the row and insert the row, same thing. Okay, same process. Go to that option, insert option. It will ask you, want to insert a cell, want to insert the sheet row, want to insert the sheet column, or want to insert a sheet. I told you the shortcut key how to insert a sheet. There is a small button here. Here, as you click, a sheet has been inserted. See. And if you want to insert more sheet, just write, another option is there, that right click on that, then it will ask you insert a sheet. Then here, from here you can insert, or another third option is that go to this option in home tab, one cell option is there, in that insert option is there, just click on that. It will ask you insert a sheet, you click here and the sheet will be inserted. So three options are there to insert a sheet. Clear? Now, how to select a row and select a column? You go to the particular, like I want to go, I have to select B. Okay, so just click on this, a arrow appears. See, a small arrow appears. You can see a small arrow. As you click this, the whole column is selected. First of all, you have to select that column. Okay, just go here, want to select the C column. I want to select the whole C column. I want to select, just go there. See, a arrow has been created, a small black arrow. Just click on that and see the whole row, whole column has been selected. Same with the row also, same with the row. Just go here and see again that arrow has been created. Click this and see the whole row has been selected. In this way we can select the whole row and the whole column. Or you want to select the whole sheet. See, between this column A and row 1, this box is there. As you go, a plus sign appears. Click this, the whole sheet is selected. The whole sheet is selected like this. So how you will select the whole column? You can go to the particular column, whichever column you want to select, and then see a black arrow appears in that, and you click, that whole column will be selected. In the same way you can select the row, and if you want to select the whole sheet, then go to that particular button and click near the column name and row name, row number. So just a small blank box is there. As you click that, the whole sheet is selected. Okay, so in this way we can select the sheet, the column and the row. Okay, copying and moving. Copying and moving, like I write something like music. I've written music here. Now I want to shift this music to this place. Okay, another column. It is written in C6. I want to write this music in G6 also. So just copy, go select it, go to the copy option. Here is the copy option, or control plus, what is the option? Control plus C. You can do the control plus C also, or just go to the copy option, click to this. See, a running line appears, that it means it has been copied. And now it want to paste it. Wherever you want to paste it, just click here, and I want to select here and just paste it. See, the music has been pasted here. It has been moved. The original word will be placed in the original place only. It will not move from there. It is just shifting. It is making a duplicate one. It is not moving from there. It is just making the duplicate one. If you cut and paste, then it will move from the place and then will go to another place. Like I am writing here history. Okay, and I want to cut and paste. Like I go to the cut option. Okay. Cut option. And I want to paste here. See, it is moved from the original place and it moved to the another place. This is moving. It has shifted from there. But in copy, what we are doing, we just making the duplicate one. Okay. So today till here I have explained you. In the next video, I will explain you more about the calculation, how to write the data, how to create the data, how to modify the data. All these things I will show you in the next video. So girls, stay at home, be safe. Thank you.